We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits, especially tonight. So please grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds. Tonight we will be playing Torg Eternity, which is a card-supported D20 multiverse system. If you would like to see more content, please check us out on YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe, hit that bell notification, like, and share us. If you would like to join us during our live streams, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be a part of our live chat.
So, recap over the last 15 minutes is we're having someone help us through the facility where our friends. No, I'm trying to remember his name. Xavier died. Kim and Carrie, who is the woman in the power armor suit, are going down an elevator to meet up with Wyatt and Alan, because there's so many names, dude. Oh my gosh, so many names. And then Zed and Maisie are heading to the garage.
That is correct.
Okay.
One question.
Just one?
For the second. Adventures, are they just what we're doing today, or is it like a scene? Because it matters.
Depends on how far you get.
Because the adventure is apparently my gizmos. I only get 3 per adventure.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
And I was trying
not
to
per act.
So it's not per act, but is it adventure just like when we sit down and play?
Yes, adventure is the session. Because scenes can be individual parts of an adventure. And then an act is the whole arc.
Is it? Interesting. All right.
It's the only thing that makes sense. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
So that's what I was asking.
We'll look into that.
Because that means I get another 3.
Because that's, there is a lot of terminology in Torg that not always well defined.
So I was just wondering, so I know if I have 3 per every time we sit down.
I
Which would make
don't think it's that often, because that would be way powerful.
all it is my pull powers.
No, it's the gizmo. It's not the thing that allows him to bypass.
It's just my gizmos.
It's like he can make a
he can
little
mimic
object
pulp
that does
powers.
something.
Oh, yeah, that would probably be per session.
Yeah, and not my weird science, which is 1
Not
per
your
scene.
words, yeah.
It says 1 per scene. This says 1 per 3 per adventure.
So, yeah, that would probably be 3 per session.
Okay.
We'll double check and see if they have clarification on that verbiage.
Because that way it might
somewhere.
a little bit more sense. Because if not, my character becomes a little bit more harder to play.
Yeah, understood. Okay, so Wyatt and Alan are now actually out of their cells.
I have a question
And kind of looking around
on that. I assume Alan doesn't have a lot of equipment, but Wyatt has a very specific object that is his.
Yeah.
I assume that's not on him.
No.
That's why the hallways are being lit up in sequence.
Okay.
Well, no, these hallways were always lit up. It's a prison. These are lit up. But there is a door that is clearly now unlocked at the end of the hallway.
Wyatt was like, "Come on, Alan, we got to get out of here."
Yep. I mean, that's if we can find their stuff, too. That'd be great.
Let me build a tracker for you. Oh, yeah, not there.
Well, I'm very concerned that the pale one will be coming soon.
I got a dagger. It's +3 against ogres. Alright.
What was that? The Sword of Ogre Decapitation. It was the gamers, but was it just a sword? Was it a two-handed sword?
It was a dagger, from what I remember.
Are we talking the original gamers?
I remember it
yes.
as the skit for the Dead Alewives Society.
Oh.
Where they're talking about the evils of D&D, and so they're like, let's listen into an actual session. Yeah, it's them arguing about rules. One guy who's off on the bar on his own. asking to
Where's the
get
Mountain
drunk.
Dew? The most horrible skit. And it's so true. It's so true.
I remember.
there's any
I
girls
don't
there,
remember what
wanna
it
do that?
is.
I
but
cast
remember
magic
that.
missile at the darkness.
I attack the darkness. I cast magic missile.
No, it was one of the live actions. I can't remember which one it was specifically.
It's also in
But
the
they were
gamers.
complaining because they're like, "What is this? It's Dagger of Ogre Decapitation."
That sounds
and then-
miserable.
And then someone at the very end looks at like the main boss and says, "I cast polymorph on him."
Make him into an ogre.
What, into what? An ogre. Are you kidding? Do you know how dangerous those are? And then the other guy's like, "The Dagger of Ogre Decapitation."
That was also in the gamers.
I think it was.
Yeah, the very end of it.
The very end of it.
The very end of the one of the gamers, and because the barbarian also had like a sword of ogre decapitation.
Well, it was something of Ogre Decapitation.
It's
Not in the first two gamers.
It's in the first one. The very end of it.
It's after credits.
It's after credits? Okay, I'm
No,
sitting
no,
there
no,
going, like,
it's like not even the darkness, right? It's like the very first
yeah, the very first
they
one where they're
ever
playing in
did.
college.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine. I can't.
it's right before they go in and kill themselves.
Oh yeah, it's
Is that right after they find the chest?
It's
Or no, the chest at the end of the second one.
that's in the second one.
yeah,
the
because
second
he's
one.
like anything. And he pulls out the light.
It's a keyblade.
It's a light blade or light sword, photon sword, something. It's like we're gonna get sued.
So we can't use lightsabers because it's trademark.
No, the third one is really good because those characters come back.
Isn't that the Wall of Bard one?
That's the second one.
That's
Oh,
the
okay.
second one.
The third one is they actually play a card game,
Oh right.
which is actually a really good one. And then they have the TV series
all
right
right.
after.
Okay, we
Sorry.
went off on tangent. We need to get much better at staying on task.
Well, there's one place I remember watching. They
Oh,
BS
okay.
for at least 45 minutes to an hour.
The
so
goal
we're
is
doing
not
good.
that.
Yeah,
The goal is not that.
we already lost 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We lost 15 minutes just because of
Technical
communication.
difficulties. Technical difficulties. Okay.
No, I
breakdown in
watch
communication is the right word.
So Wyatt and Alan are trying to find their gear.
Yeah, well, they're doing something.
We're following the doors,
Yeah.
basically. Don't have a better plan at this point.
Okay.
So-
All right, so Alan and Wyatt, you step out into, it looks like kind of a large room.
Mhm.
There's another door off to the side, and there's people trying to bang on it and wiggling the door handle.
Let's go let him in.
They look like they have security guard uniforms on.
I have a sneaking suspicion those are bad guys.
Yeah, they're pointing at you. You can't hear them, but they're desperately jiggling the door, pounding on it. And one even draws his gun and is like waving it around menacingly at you.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you can't hear what he's saying.
Let's go the other way.
Might as well. Alright.
Do you wave bye to him?
Yeah, I'll be friendly.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kim,
Kim.
the elevator doors open for you.
Okay. Kim kind of like looks out real quick and goes, okay.
And you're in a room. You kind of see Wyatt and Zed running away from you.
Oh.
And there's this other room to the right of you that looks like it has several people in it. And they seem desperately trying to break the glass to get out of it.
Wyatt. Alan, this way.
Huh?
Can they hear me?
They seem to be able to.
This way. Over here.
Oh, okay.
Disembodied voice. Where would we find their gear?
Go through the door they're heading towards.
Oh, okay. Go that way then.
We're listening to ghosts? Okay.
The ghosted machine.
I have a question. They're trying to.
Okay.
The door is locked. Yeah.
Is it?
The door that they're trying. The other. I'm not pointing at you, but the door the other
Is
people are
it?
trying to get. Are you asking
Which
me?
one?
The one that the bad
The
guys are
menacing
trying to get
guys.
through.
Yeah, it seems to be
Okay,
locked.
that's what. Okay, they're just trying to get through the glass. Okay. Okay. Continue. We're moving.
All right. Hi.
Hey, about time.
Thanks.
I don't really know how to say this.
Uh-huh.
Xavier exploded, and we're gonna have to deal with that at a later time.
Oh,
He's dead. We gotta go though.
okay. I'm sure he'll be back.
I mean, that's how it works for you.
That's how it works for him.
It's not how it
Very
works for
true.
me. It's not how it works for me.
It's not how it works for most
Xavier
others.
will rise again as the Phoenix in the Nile Empire.
I'm not against that.
Sorry, he's not Alan Quartermain.
No.
He was not blessed by
No, you
Africa.
come back cursed as a ghost.
I mean, at this point in time, you never know.
It is entirely possible at this point, because you are technically afflicted with Orosh.
That'd be fun.
That'd be the worst for this facility. They're like, what do we do? Ghosts aren't supposed to be real.
Okay, we're heading to the other door.
Okay. So this is a very heavy door. It has no windows on it. It's just a big metal door.
I'm gonna tangent us while I beat the crap out of these doors. So we have normal looking art, and then we have waifu.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love getting the waifu token. I am. and
She's the only waifu.
she's the only waifu. Oh, is there another waifu?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I got a waifu. See?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, yeah. There's
Not
Kim's
my
waifu. No, this is Kim's waifu, the full-powered like mech warrior.
Big Daddy from
Yeah.
Bioshock.
Okay, looks kind of like a Mad Cat a little bit. But so Kim is just gonna be like, looks at Carrie. Gosh dang you, man! I'm gonna punch you sometime.
Well, the next one's gonna be Terry.
I know it's gonna be bad. I'm just like, you got this, I got this, and I'm just gonna straight up punch the wall.
Punch the wall.
Sorry, the door. Try to open it.
Okay. It opens.
Oh, okay.
It's unlocked.
Okay. He's like he's not expecting the door, just kind of gives way. And
It
like,
swings
he's
out.
like, oh
comes
no!
back, and hits him.
Yeah. Roll me dex.
It swings back.
Because
You're
he's
like, what the-
literally not expecting that.
That is a 16 on the die, which is a
3.
11.
11. Okay. I'm going to say the door does come back and hit you because you really weren't expecting
Really wasn't expecting it.
So that's going to be a 13.
Against my unarmored defense, unarmed
No,
would say
that-
unarmored.
it's just damage.
toughness
Against
is
your
20.
toughness. So you still take a shock.
Still take a shock, which is blue.
Because, like I said, it's just you weren't
Yeah.
expecting that. So you hit the door, it swings open, hits the other wall, has enough force to come back, and you're just like still kind of off balance, and it catches you right in the helmet.
I've had that happen before.
I feel like Kim's stronger than I remember. That was a big door.
Okay.
well-greased
What do we?
door.
See?
I mean, it is.
I know.
When we go through this door, what are we looking at? What are we seeing?
You're looking at what looks like a table. There's another very heavy door, but on the table, it looks like they put all of Wyatt and Alan's stuff. It's set out very nicely. Like
Ooh.
they just
Neat.
Notes.
no notes yet, but it's obvious that they were just not ready to turn it into the vault.
Just thinking of my War Machine guy. There's just like 30 weapons. They're like, I don't know which weapons are here. They all are. Just pulling them in.
From tangent, but it's like a pirate.
One Piece.
Yes, but it's in Sinbad, where the guy with the mustache and all the he's taking everything off, and they're like, "We gotta go, Proto," and he's like, "I just got done," so he's putting them all back in. Scoops them up in his arm and walks out.
How many weapons? Many. Only the best scene in
it's
Ultraviolet.
like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. The guy's just like,
It's one of my it's one of my more favorite tropes, because then
It's a good trope.
after you've done all of that, you bring out like a Derringer and place it on there at the top, and it's like, ting.
What makes you think of Yelena?
I mean, Mad Max had the best one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one, but
You
it's
haven't seen Beyond Thunderdome?
no, it's
The
Mel
Tina
Brooks,
Turner one?
not Mel
It's,
Brooks, Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
it's.
I didn't watch a lot of Mel Gibson growing
That's
up.
fair.
The only thing I watched of Mel Gibson was Lethal Weapon.
Okay. I mean, the first Mad Max is boring, but it's got good exposition.
Well, it sets the tone.
It
and it's
sets the
supposed to
tone.
be-
Good world building.
Yeah. Well, it's probably one of the best post-apocalyptic movies of all time in the tone that it sets. Because
Yes.
it's very Australian back road like. It could never work in America for a
No.
lot of reasons, but it has a very American overtone because the guy that they hired to do the directing is an American.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really good like 90 or early
80s.
90s,
It's early
late
80s, yeah.
I know it's 86 or 87, but it's like it's got a 90s tone as far as like the survival aspect of it. It's really really good.
But yeah, Mad Max, it's kind of boring, but it's worth getting through. And
Well-
then Road Warrior is really high octane.
Yeah.
Thunderdome is a little bit between the two.
It's a pun.
Say again?
It's
It
a
is
pun. High octane.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It is. Road Warrior.
We're not off tangent again. are
Yeah, I
we?
was sitting over here going, trying to figure this out. So, Wyatt's just putting all his guns away. His one gun.
He has one gun,
His one big
grabbing all of his alchemical stuff.
Yeah,
90 different types of ammunition.
yeah. His just little vials and just.
It's
Alan puts his cape on. I'm done. Let's go.
This is my weapon.
cape,
Wow.
swords.
He was very specific about
lasso.
his green cape in his image.
And his mask.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't say anything about his mask in your blurb.
Yeah, he has. He has.
He
a
has
just,
to have a mask.
You have to have
So
a,
he in his blurb he doesn't say. He says when he puts his hood on, his eyes glow orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Anyways.
Never mind. Not a question for you. Question for Carrie. Kim turns to Carrie. He's like, "What's behind the other door?"
The armory.
Let's go see if that's unlocked.
No.
Okay, now Kim's gonna try to like smash into it.
Kim's just like finds like 6-pack of explosive bubble gum, starts chewing them all at
You
once.
wanna strength?
It's all bubblicious.
Go for it.
I'm gonna say that's not cocked, because there's no fun in that otherwise. 13 plus a hero. You saw that, it did it twice.
It did.
It's 21.
That's an 8.
That's enough for me. 22. I can't do math, man.
Okay, I mean, you leave a good dent in this door, but no.
No?
It's not opening.
Okay.
Not that. This is an armory.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Kim's like, looks at it and goes,
Carrie's like, you're not getting through that with a good hour's worth of time.
yeah.
Or someone that knows the
Well,
code.
also, I dented it. I'm not certain if anybody's going to be opening that for a while.
She looks and she's like, oh, it'll still open.
Okay, well, we've got our gear. Let's get the heck out of here. And head back to the elevator, and hopefully the guys are still locked behind the door.
Yeah. It looks like they seem a little more preoccupied with something else now.
through. There's a small window. How big's the window, little thingy?
Well, no,
Security
there's
window.
the security window on the door, but the window into the room is a decent size. It's a reception size.
Okay, and then I'm gonna look through the window, see what's going on.
It looks like one of them got shot.
Interesting.
Not really.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. And then Kim's just like, okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, it's not really. You can see the very obvious
Someone
bullet
shot and it
shot the
ricocheted.
window. It ricocheted and hit someone else.
Been watching. My brain is just too much Resident
Shot,
Evil.
it hit somebody. I'm not going to say somebody. It hit someone. Might have been the person that shot it. Might have been somebody else.
Okay, and then we
But
get in the
yeah,
elevator
they now
and
seem far more preoccupied with trying to keep someone else alive.
okay.
Yep.
Can we get to the top floor in the elevator? The elevator.
The top floor?
The
The required floor to the garage.
Yes.
one with the star on it.
Yes.
I can't do words, man. It's been a week.
The lobby. It has been a week.
Wherever ground floor is located, I want there.
Yeah. Whatever floor the bay doors are on.
Yeah.
Floor 2.
Okay, let's head out. I'm talking to them.
Okay.
Because it'd be too easy to be door. Floor 1.
Okay, who's got the car? Is the car going? And Kim's just like tearing out. He's like,
Yeah.
Start the
all
car!
Right. Zed, what are you doing?
Well,
You and Maisie are together, and Maisie's like,
I'm looking out to see because I remember somebody saying I thought there was a whole bunch of people coming into the place.
there are.
There were some behind you as you guys entered, yes.
Yes. So I'm trying to figure out a way out of here without shooting up with a whole bunch of other people
okay, you're in a garage.
in a garage. Is there a car in the garage?
There's lots of cars in the garage.
Is a car big enough to, like a SUV or something type?
Yes.
I look at it and say, do you know how to start these newfangled cars? I could drive. I just got... Pushing
Maisie's
a-
like, no. This is not my thing.
I go over to
I
it.
could get it open, but
Let's see if we can find a car to get it open. Because pushing a button to start the car just doesn't register to him at all.
okay.
Just due to the fact that different cosms.
Right.
Mhm.
Driving's no problem. Starting the car is the problem. So I see if I can find a SUV or something.
All
so
right.
find.
So, yeah, give me a find.
Roll that beautiful one.
Wow.
I rolled a 6.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Brian.
we're having dice troubles tonight.
-4. That is 9.
Ooh, that's
That
not,
is 9.
not bad. Not great.
Yeah, you see a lot of sedans.
Let's pick any, meeny, miny, that one.
Okay, see, lots of guys have dice troubles. It's okay.
Maisie, looking at the other side of the garage, says, "Hey, what about that one?
What does it look like?
It looks more like a Suburban.
No, I
Well,
like that
maybe
one.
not that big. More like a Yukon."
Sure, so if we could get it started, I really don't care which one.
All right.
But if this one doesn't work, we're going to go back to this one.
It's valid.
That's valid. All right. So, what are you up to?
Well, I'm going to initiate protocol B.
Okay.
And then I'm going to probably, if I know they're going to the garage, I'm going to make my way to the garage as well with my briefcase.
Okay.
And I will
And you
also
can
attempt to
briefcase.
find the most armored vehicle that has speed as well.
Okay.
So I assume it's visual.
Yeah, pretty much.
So 5. That's going to be a 17.
You get to roll twice and take the better?
Favored if it's visual.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know where there's a.
So I have implants that allow me to scan my environment.
That's nice.
Yeah, you know where the right Yukon is.
Yeah, it's like that one's slightly slower, but it has more armor or something. Like,
It's more like, no, that's like their early one. It doesn't have the turbocharger on it.
right.
That one's got the turbocharger.
So I'm gonna walk over and beep beep. Gentlemen,
And of course, I'm not paying attention because I'm not a gentleman.
well, you both are.
I mean, well, it's only him and Maisie right
Yeah.
now. And Maisie's like, who the hell are you?
Oh, inconsequential at the moment. You have about 10 minutes, and I hope your friends hurry up. You can call me Hero for now.
Kiro?
Hero.
Hero?
Yeah. Hiro Yoshi
Someone's
Kamura.
got a complex.
Well,
A hero.
H-I-R-O.
I know.
How dare you?
Not the most commonly named Japanese man
Yeah.
ever.
I'm like,
It's not even their real name. It's because it's a very common.
I mean, yeah, so you see a man in a basically suit
were you the
with
guy?
a briefcase.
Were you the guy talking over the?
Sounds a little familiar.
Loudspeaker. It's okay.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
Are you talking over the PA?
I was, yes.
Okay.
It's far easier to do so now in this direct.
All right,
face to
so
face, so.
you are back on the lobby.
Okay, we're heading out towards the garage.
Okay, give me a find.
Ooh-wee.
Notice you have 10 minutes. Uh-oh. Wah, wah.
Well, you got two.
What about
and then-
everybody else who was here?
Oh, yeah. Probably. We could try. The rest
I
of
mean,
you do
for her,
something
it
now.
Would be favored because she's been here.
Keeps rolling. Keeps rolling. Keeps rolling.
Yeah.
Wyatt's got a 15. I have
Okay,
a
Wyatt knows where he's going, but Carrie is also kind of able to.
I have a
point the
non-mishap
direction.
1.
I got 14.
Oh yeah, you know which way to go to the garage.
Kim,
Okay.
that way.
Oh, okay. And like he just like kind of like pivots.
I don't know what's over here, but it's good. I can feel it.
Okay.
I think that's the one I got to ride in. It's great. It's very cushy.
No, that is not the one you got to ride in.
They kind of look the same.
Well, yeah, they look the same.
They're all black.
And so I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Go. Okay.
Do
how
all
we
black
start
cars
this
look
thing?
alike to you?
Yeah. So I'm from an area of such advanced tech that all vehicles all look like 1954s to me.
How do
Yeah.
you start it?
Yeah, I hack into my computer and the car starts.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I can roll for a mishap if you'd like, but
Yeah, please do. Not a one,
Not a
basically.
16 on the die, that's a 19 minimum.
The car will start now.
That's my Pan Pacifica character too. It's just like I roll a minimum of 24.
I do two things well.
No,
This
that's
is-
totally
This is the
fine.
bulk of the two
That's
things I do.
totally
really
fine.
well.
I'm with you on that.
Listen, I wanted to go straight like Matrix, where I could just control them by looking at them in case he was like, no. And all right, that's valid. So I have a bunch of HUDs and cable taps and other stuff. As long as I can make physical contact, I'm fine. But
It works.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I think it's cool.
so, yeah, so basically, as soon as you guys hop in, you see me. I plug my tablet, my Zuzu tablet, into the car. And
I thought you were saying I'd plug my Zune into the car. I'm like,
just
honestly,
The-
I thought that was a great thing when they brought that back because the Zune was
I
far
remember the Zoom micro.
more
Yeah.
effective media player than the iPod ever was. It just couldn't innovate as fast as Apple, and Apple had brand recognition.
Yeah, well, Apple, anytime you download a new OS, Apple had the Apple Music or whatever.
Yeah.
And they got sued out of their wazoo, but basically they just had the monopoly for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nothing. Rhapsody couldn't do anything about it. Zune couldn't do anything about it.
Nope.
And it just by the wayside. Now we got Spotify.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. So we're following Carrie and Wyatt and Zed. I'm gonna have trouble with names tonight. Oh man.
Give me another fine check as you enter the garage.
Okay. I can't drive a tank.
There are no tangs in the. Oh,
So I was trying.
maybe there is.
I
one.
messed up the word. I was trying to quote like Incredibles is like they're running through. They're like, "What is there? What is there? There's a rocket. I can't fly a rocket."
Well, you don't have to. Just use the coordinates from the last launch.
Kim got an 11 and Wyatt got a 14.
Okay, so did you get anything?
Oh, yeah.
You're also there.
You are there.
Back to form for me. So 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carrie and Wyatt both are like, that one's got the lights on. Maybe it's our friends.
Try to roll down the windows. How the hell do you roll down the windows of this thing?
Where's the
Kim's
crank?
like shrugs and runs
There's
over
a
and is like,
button.
I can take care of it regardless. And Kim's just full tilt at the vehicle.
I pull out a data stack. I'm like, where do I plug this in? Oh, you don't have one, huh?
In me?
No, no,
Oh,
because you're not there yet.
okay.
So yeah, it's very memory stack. It's like altered carbon.
Okay.
I have data chips that if I could plug it into the back of your head, you get a base +2 to whatever skill.
Oh, that's
as long as it
nice.
doesn't have any skills, it's effectively like you can get a +2 to whatever.
That's cool.
But I only have 3, and one's for land vehicles, one's for computers, so I don't have to fucking explain something to somebody.
That's valid.
And then I think, what was the other one? Tracking, I think it was. Or no, stealth. It's a stealth chip.
That's cool.
But none of you guys can use
No,
them.
we can't. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, no. I was pre-planning.
That's valid. That's valid.
All right, yeah, so it looks like they found the car and everyone's kind of piled in.
Well, before we pile in, I'm like, okay, get this car going, and I will open the garage.
No, that's okay. Just get in the car.
Oh, okay.
You're actually directing them to a different exit from the garage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. I'm well aware. So, different bay door. And then
Okay.
that bay door I remote open with a 17.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
our
Okay.
original lane of egress, you broke. Oh, nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Hero. And
I am also a hero.
Sure. It's Romanji. It's not. It's Hiroyoshi Kano. It's my name.
Okay.
Okay.
My name
that's
is
your
Kim.
Yeah. That they told me.
Just call him Complex. Hero Complex.
Sure. If that's the Anglicized version of it.
Did you guys get Wyatt?
No.
Why? What I understand exploded. What I saw.
Xavier's in the.
Xavier's
This is an ashtray.
No, he was.
He's in the
neat.
stairway.
Hey, that's what I'm asking, because I'm getting the other two.
I was like, Wyatt's right next to you.
No, there
Not
was
Wyatt. Xavier.
not
Right.
enough of your friend remained.
What did I say?
Why?
You said
You said
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Okay.
Wyatt's right next to you. What do you mean?
I
We
mean
gotta- we gotta
Xavier.
stop
Wyatt
and go-
immediately also explodes. Everybody has to make a corruption check.
Oh man, that's gross.
Wow.
I'm just thinking of the Golden. No, is it Golden Circle? No, it's Kingsman. Yeah, Kingsman. Where at the end they push the button, it's like
Yeah.
just all your friends' heads start to explode.
You're terrifying.
It would be the worst.
They're all minions of an evil villain though.
Uh-huh.
We got to go though.
I saw like the first
We have about 5.5
up
minutes
until the
before
guy got
building
thrown
explodes.
into the meat grinder.
The building is exploding. Do we have time to go get our friend?
No. No, we have to go down.
Oh.
Your friend already exploded.
Yeah, but
Don't worry, he'll be back.
Yeah.
I mean, as terrifying as that is, I don't know.
okay. So I guess
I know when I die, I come back.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Writes the little notes. Look into these mother effers. Kind of weird shit. What?
Kim is he
I mean,
he
Hero,
can't,
here's the goat.
Technically
Just shoots it.
Nile Empire don't know they will come back.
Until they do.
It's not. It just happens.
Yeah. And to be fair, there are heroes that die in the
Uh-huh.
Godnet and come back. You know.
Yeah.
So it's not unheard of, but that's where you get the term ghost in the machine. So for me, I'm like, oh, you just download your consciousness, and you guys are talking about something entirely different to my understanding.
Yeah.
are,
I'm not Pan Pacific.
are you cyber papacy?
No.
Okay.
No.
I am that which must not be named.
Oh, that one. Okay.
One of those. There's a few of those.
Okay.
I mean, you could just read my character.
I
This
read.
is the
I looked at it and I was like,
Pacifica version.
Yeah, I'm a good blend between Pan Pacifica and Papacy. Papacy? No.
The cyber papacy.
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 Stuttering.
Papaya.
The Holy
seed.
See.
Stuttering
The
papyrus.
Holy See.
Oh, do we need to stop and get Percival?
No.
No, he's also
He'll be
Like
fine.
he
what's
no.
the terminology? We're also murdering him. Well, we have to go now.
No, he's outside in the car.
Listen, the number of
No,
that,
he's not.
the level of
There's no
detonation
Percival right now.
means we have to go.
My question I have
Yeah.
is who's driving?
I am driving.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yes.
Give me a drive
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, it's either you or me.
What about Maisie? Maisie was driving us here.
She doesn't have any ranks in drive.
Oh, she
You
doesn't.
don't need ranks in land vehicles to drive. It's your straight decks.
Yeah, it's straight decks.
Yeah.
But if anything comes up,
Yeah. Yeah, not having ranks makes chases very poor.
yeah,
16.
Okay.
yeah, you're doing fine. I mean, yeah, it might be a little weird that to start, but everything else works.
Because I'm in the correct cosm, I don't need to make a disconnect, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe we're still in a mixed cosm.
Well, he's using tech of its level.
Oh,
So
correct.
Yeah, you're
But-
using
but,
tech
but it's of
within
the
its
cosm
tech
that
level.
we're in.
yeah,
yes.
Yes.
So, yeah, you are correct. You don't need to make any checks.
I just wanted to make sure. Disconnect while I'm driving.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That's all right. I'll take over for you.
It wouldn't really matter that much because you're still in a high enough tech that it doesn't matter.
Okay. Kim's just kind of sullen in the back. He's just
Actually, I
thinking.
got one wound, so that makes it 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had a wound, you still have a wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, because Wyatt healed me before he exploded.
Xavier.
Xavier.
Exploded.
Yeah. Xavier's
I
my
don't know.
Wyatt
son's
is sitting
name.
next to you.
Don't know, man.
You are playing Wyatt.
My house has walls, and so do a lot of the other houses I'm building, and I'm
That's
just
fair.
tired.
Valid.
No, it's a valid reason. Building a house is exhausting.
While we're
work.
driving, the first thing I'm doing is giving everybody voice-activated earbuds. Now we'll never not be connected. Put it in your ear.
Like, literally connected?
Yeah, so you put it in your ear, and I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
And then, so I have a silent voice activator.
Hands free
So
is nice.
so I could talk, and it's like, so you can hear me.
Yeah.
Sub.
Good.
I hear two of you.
Subautal. Can't remember the word for it.
Subvocal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word. I'm like, that's not the word. That's not weird at all.
Cool. I can't drive. I have to be aware of incoming transmissions. So I'm on a high band, listening in for
Okay.
comms of them like trying to find us and stuff like that. So
Kim just turns to Macy. He's like, "Do you understand anything he's saying?"
She's like, most of it?
Okay, because I don't.
yeah, and the minute you start talking about magic, I'm like, so I come from that's my magic.
Yeah, your magic
axiom
is 0.
and my spirit axiom.
I kind of look in the back trunk area where I imagine Carrie is, and I go, do we still hate each other?
I mean, she is just glaring at you.
Making sure. Well, things are
Just so
changing
we're
right
on the
now.
same page.
What does she think of Kim? Kim wasn't even there. Kim hasn't interacted with her, so she's probably neutral.
No. He played an Nemesis card.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, yeah, she's like, oh, okay.
She didn't even bother. She has nothing against Kim. Nothing whatsoever.
Kindred. Hey man, live your best
I'm
life.
thinking about it.
I mean, you can. She's not technically an enemy. But you can certainly make her one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We can just continue for the time being.
Unfortunately, I don't have secondary base operations. That was where I was holed up for a period of time.
Oh, you were a prisoner there?
No.
Oh, I don't understand language then. What do you mean hold up?
Covertly. Stealthfully?
Oh, okay, like a spy.
Sure.
Okay, I get it.
That's
I
not
get
my word for it, but yeah.
it. Okay.
The term we use is operative.
He was a squatter.
Yeah, I was a squatter.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do that every
Basically,
Thursday.
when
See
you
my
hear
glutes.
the building explode,
Yeah.
Carrie says, "Stop the car."
I go, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I stopped the car. I pulled over and stopped the car.
Okay. She gets out and closes the door.
Well, before she goes,
Let me get your digits.
I want to play the romance card on her. I just
Be honest, it's not
see
her you're in love with, it's the
power armor.
Your dragon armor's in love with her power armor.
No, Kim sees this. Like, have you seen?
Oh yeah, no, it's.
Have you seen
it's
Orc
like
Wife
You meet
comics?
somebody who is your strength level. You're
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah. Have you
something.
seen the Orc Wife comics
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's the paladin and he like marries the orc, but like she picks him
Picks
up and
him up,
carries
across
him?
the
Yeah,
threshold.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've
that's
seen that.
exactly what's going on.
Yeah, valid.
And he's attempt to be like, hey, you're cute. I can't flirt when I'm this tired. Then again, I can't flirt anyways. Ask my wife.
So she looks at you. She's like, "Kind of stupid, but I
Yeah.
like your style."
Can't see my face. I got this big old. Kim like takes
And
off his
then she
helmet and he's got this big old
disappears.
grin. Puts his helmet back on.
It would be a survival to determine what direction she was heading. I think survival's a skill.
It is a skill.
It is. Come back for just a second. And
Mind
he
base.
pulls off Xavier's tag.
Oh, okay.
I figured you'd appreciate if we started at a neutral plane.
It is appreciated.
Her
I
name
got
is
7.
Carrie.
Okay, so survival is mind based.
Yep.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I rolled a 5,
It's only a -4.
so that makes it a 7.
Is it Kari or Y?
Care Bear. Okay, whatever, however they're
her
pronounced.
name is actual Care Bear.
Yeah, that's what Xavier called her.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought it was a K for some reason.
No, C-A... It's like Care Bear. C-A-R-I or C-A-R-I-E.
She's
or
grumpy.
however.
It's Carrie like the horror film.
And then Perry and Mary and Maisie and Marion and
What's the word
Terry
I'm looking for?
and whatever else we come up with.
Beefy
Beefy Orc Mama.
vampire
Not a vampire, the suit is.
in
No, she is.
power
Oh, never
armor.
mind. I didn't...
She literally is a vampire.
Okay,
V-
that's awesome.
Let me.
My wife is a vampire.
And she is the mixed Tharcold Orosh cousin.
That's awesome.
So she
Vampire
has the
power.
high tech and the high magic
That's awesome.
spiritual. She's a little terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Respect.
go. I'm just trying to make sure I write it down, otherwise I'm going to forget. Because we had like 30 romance cards played with Gunther, and he forgot every single one of them.
I think we all forgot half of them, too.
To be fair, I played it like 6 or 7 times.
I know. It was kind of his thing.
It was his thing. He was a ladies' man. Okay.
In
So,
his mind, he sure was. Definitely according to the cards.
do I heal this shock? If
Yeah.
not, okay. I was like,
Shock is
if
now
not,
healed.
it's fine. Okay, and let's just head on, get to where we're going. We got to get back.
Where are we going?
Maisie had a. Didn't she have a place?
Maisie has us a location. We stopped. I mean, we assume we stopped the vampire lady.
Oh no, Maisie does not have a location. You know that they found that quick.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of you're lost in Wonderland at this point.
Yeah.
Probably a good time to get extracted.
Okay.
We have been off the res.
Oh, what is everyone's survival? I forgot to double check that.
Oh, I didn't roll.
No,
that.
0. Sorry, 0.
I'm a 7.
7.
I'm not rolling.
Let's see, 19 on the die is a 6, so that'll be a 16.
He's
7.
got a good mind, so
7.
let's roll it. Oh, that explodes. That explodes. That's a lot. Give me a moment.
Is that a 37? Higher?
47.
Can't do math. 47.
That's a 13.
He's gonna play
Glory?
the Closm card.
The Closm card.
The Closm card.
The Closm.
That glories.
It does.
And
Well, that's
Look,
over a
yeah,
60.
that has-
65.
that has a
65.
potentiality to glory. I have a glory card. Does anybody else want to play one?
I do not have one.
I asked because some things require you to play a glory card yourself. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, I'm good.
Kim has 2 that require it, so he's already played his glory card, so he's gonna glory. But that's a
we can-
65, so that's
Plus 16.
16.
good freaking night. 24.
Okay. So Wyatt is literally like watching the direction she goes, checking the stars, and is like, oh, okay. She's headed to Tharcold? Yeah, he's literally like, can I see a map quick?
Yeah, I'll pull up. I have a.
Yeah, basically he circles. According to everything I can tell, she's headed in this direction, and it's definitely she's headed towards Tharcold.
So we've done what we're supposed to do, right?
You have done
Kinda.
kind of what you're supposed to do.
We've stopped the attacks for now.
So Kim glories or Wyatt glories?
Kim glories.
Okay.
Kim glories. Kim has things that require glory.
Valid.
Okay. Kim's like, we just need to get out of here. We handled the job that we're taking care of in a really weird way. We know where she's going. If we need to track her again, I'm pretty sure she's not going to be hard to find. We need to go back to the U.S.
Well, we'll head towards the nearest enclave of the. I forgot what word.
Delphi Council?
Delphi Council safe house. If we happen to know where one is.
I don't think we do, but that's up to Maisie, I think.
Maisie wouldn't know.
What's her name with the person that we were started off with?
She's not
Mary.
here.
Oh.
She's not here because she booked it.
No, she got recalled back.
Yeah.
She gave someone a burner phone, but I think the person she gave the burner phone to was
Burned.
Xavier.
Xavier.
Does anybody know a phone number, or maybe we can find what's it called? A phone on the street that you put coins in.
Payphone.
Yes. Payphones. I don't have excuse for working
See,
on
the
things.
no. The issue is like I can't tell if we're like playing our Cosm or we're just being plain dumb right now, and it's a kind of 50-50 for me.
And it's like, we can find a payphone, so I had to call the Delphi Council.
Do you have a number?
1-800-Delphi.
I started thinking about it, and like, I don't think we
Give me
know.
that look.
Maybe we could call information?
Are we a subset? We're not. We're like I mean, they know of us.
They know of you, and you probably have a way to contact them if you need to.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
And it's really
We are beta.
if you need to.
Right. And I don't need to.
Is there a,
No, but because Mary also had a normal phone, you could probably contact that one.
Yeah.
is there like a Delphi Council
Embassy?
building or emissary or embassy?
Embassy?
Yeah.
I mean, not in China because they're still not completely. Well, yeah, there would be in the city you were in.
We'll go to the the embassy.
Okay.
That's the only place I can think to go.
Is it an embassy for the Delphi Council or is it for the U.S. Embassy?
The Delphi Council. Because we were working for the Delphi
Yeah,
Council.
I'm just asking. I just want to get clarification. So
He was saying Delphi Council, so
Okay.
yes, it is a Delphi Council embassy.
Yeah, I was like, there's no American
Embassy's
embassies
the
in
best.
China. You'd have to go to Hong Kong,
yeah.
which is also an option.
That's a long ways away.
Yeah, but it's a boat.
Well, let's
As
head to this
opposed to
this
overland.
embassy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll head towards the embassy.
Okay.
Driving the correct speed limit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Acting like there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, I'm certain
Even-
there's not an issue with speeding in this type of vehicle. But
No.
Well, I just don't want to get
I know.
Noticed.
noticed.
You're actually trying to stay off of people's radar because there is traffic about the explosion. And there is emergency vehicles there, but they're not looking for anything currently.
So I'll
And-
send a message to my handlers stating what has occurred, and then just wait for the next thing. I'll tag along for now, but if
Okay.
there's whatever the next stage is, let me know.
How long does it take us to get to the embassy?
It's going to take a couple hours.
Okay, not bad.
I'm glad we
But
got a lot
again,
of gas.
It's,
I think.
with him handing the words, with Hero being able to spy on, basically use a police scanner. Yeah, you're not getting any traffic that they're looking for anything yet.
Okay.
They're still just more concerned with a hospital blowing up.
This is a very confusing cosm.
Yeah, it was a gas mean.
How did you know a gas main would explode?
No, that's just the story that they're going with.
Oh, okay. I'm glad nobody smokes in this car.
I mean,
He lights a smoke stick.
Xavier,
Oh, how dare you!
he's smoking now.
So,
Dark
yeah,
humor is how
you-
I cope. Don't give me that.
Well, luckily, very big silver dark humor is all we have access to.
Yeah.
You do arrive at the Delphi Council. Sorry. Again, embassy just doesn't strikes me as the wrong word. But
Yeah, like the same. I'm like, why would they have an embassy? Because they're not a nation.
yeah, they're not a nation. But they would have a.
It's a like a
Outreach center?
no. It's a word that starts with a P, and it basically means like a judicial house. I don't want to do like protectorate or something like that, but that's not correct either. But yeah,
Protectorate?
maybe it's I don't know. It's just it's a seat of it is like an embassy, but there's no protective services. It's just a A, B, and C. We have a direct connection.
Like a
between
corporate office or something?
basically like a shell corporation, but it's not.
Okay.
I don't know the actual word for it. I just know what it is.
If you know the word, please let us know.
Yes, all of our 3 followers. That probably
which I'm one of
consists of. Yeah,
Hey,
and my computer at home.
We've got
which is
4
on.
people watching us right now.
Well, like I said, one is my computer at home.
My kids are watching.
Are we putting them to sleep now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
100%.
I mean bad. I mean good.
Go to sleep, little babies.
No, yeah, you do arrive. The sun is just coming up.
Yeah, that was a long night.
It was a long.
And I'm
It
probably
really
by the
was.
time I'm getting there, I'm probably like this, going, "Ow!"
Yeah. No, they come out and check you guys out, and they're like, "Oh, well, yeah, go ahead and go in and debrief."
I'm not wearing an underwear.
Kim just is like, can we debrief in the morning? I am tired.
It is the morning.
It is morning.
Can I go to the medics?
Tomorrow morning.
No,
Can I go to the hospital?
Fine. We were just at the hospital.
Well, but I don't want to
He's
go.
a medical tricorder.
Learn to go when you. Sorry, I can't even.
And like the medical staff hurt me there. I want to go someplace else. The security there was too tight.
The vibe was off, so I left.
Yes.
Those weren't katanas. Those were scalpels. Those are highly trained surgeons we were fighting this entire time.
I got a first aid of 14.
Okay.
So
I'm
I
not-
identify with. I don't.
I have 1 wound.
Okay. I could do like basic combat triage on you, but I think they'll be far better at it.
That's what I'm hoping.
So yeah, let's get you inside.
And I've been driving for like 8 hours.
I'll show the
I mean
Delphi
in
Council.
total about 4.
my medical tricorder and say this is what's wrong with him.
Okay.
He
Like,
got hit by a
As, they're
katana.
like, I am not medical. You'll have to show them inside.
oh, I can do that.
Okay, let's get this debriefing over then.
Okay.
Do you have a kitchen? Not for the debriefing. Not for the debriefing.
Yes.
How many chefs do you have?
Wise.
Well, there's one on staff.
Okay, get another one up,
Agents are-
and he'll just like, as during the debriefing, I'll write you my order.
They're like, don't bother.
Glad you guys are mind readers.
Hey, you're getting bacon and eggs.
Good.
We can add hash browns to it if you want.
Done.
It's on your way. All right.
Yes.
Coffee. Perfect. Jimmy Horton's donut holes. Motherfucker. Let's go.
He's just like,
Kim was like, man, you guys are.
No, there will be bacon and eggs and probably some biscuits. If you want the biscuits, and orange juice or coffee or water.
going to ask a question because China was colonized by Britain. American biscuits or British biscuits?
American biscuits.
American
This
biscuits.
Is Delphi Council.
That's totally fine. The Delphi Council isn't American. They're Greek.
They wouldn't be biscuit. They'd probably be like.
This
Like
Delphi
buns.
Council is very American.
Okay.
Sebastian Quinn. He's about as American as it comes.
Okay, Quinn's here. I
they're
thought
not
he was
Greek.
No,
elsewhere.
he's not
the
here.
name,
Oh.
the terminology is Greek, but has nothing to do with. It's
No.
because the Greek were the original colonizers. They went everywhere, and like the Macedonians took over Egypt, the Macedonians took over Tunisia, and
Macedonians took over Macedonia.
that too.
Someone had to.
Yeah. So that's the great thing about Project Eris is that it's literally the goddess of discord. Like that's
Yeah.
their whole job
Yeah.
is just to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
It's like,
Freaking Eris's apples, man.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they will serve you breakfast. I mean, they will give you all you want, but it's pretty much just bacon, eggs, and American biscuits with jam and
So
Toast.
while this is all going on, Kim is gonna make a small plate and just put it aside, and he's gonna just write as that's for Xavier, and then he'll eat it
Okay.
later. Because you don't waste food.
Sure. The irony is,
sure.
if your friend had just survived 5 extra minutes, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
That's all right. We all lose operatives. It happens.
So how does the debriefing go?
How does the debriefing go?
I don't know. I assumed you're asking questions and we're answering them.
Well, pretty much.
Well, first of all,
It's
we were
not-
transporting this
The
chick.
first thing is, tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. So we went to Egypt to track down this woman.
We mean here.
Oh, well,
Mary.
yeah, I'm trying to remember names. Like, so we met this really good-looking vampire woman,
Nope.
and
Different woman.
shut up.
This is Kim's version.
This is
It's
Kim's
Oh, you're right,
version.
you're right.
Met this beautiful vampire woman who was inadvertently being controlled by her suit of armor and draining the blood of innocent people and then leaving their bodies. And we were sent to stop her, and we did, but we found out that she was currently being mind controlled by her armor, and then we mind controlled her, and she told us to help them. And then Wyatt and Alan got kidnapped by the Chinese popo, and then we went to this hospital where we broke them out, and then Xavier died in a very, very large column of fire. And then we got Wyatt and Alan out, and then we got in this car with this weird guy, and then we drove here, and then my beautiful beloved Carrie, the vampire woman, left us. But don't worry, we know where she's going. I know where she's going. I've got my eyes on her. And then we're here. Can I just go take a shower?
There might have been a few details that Kim missed.
Care to fill me in there, Ellen?
So, with Mary's help, we were able to track down who we eventually, I think someone named her Carrie, but she was a vampire in power armor. Looks like they were doing experiments in the mixed zone, combining Pan Pacifica and Orosh. And we had help from a guy named Ping, who apparently betrayed us, because that's apparently what they do here. And then we finally, with the help of, we found out there were drones that were tracking the assailants' movements. We had a big fight. Wyatt got grabbed and drunk. So I flew him to top of a building away from the battle. They apparently had some romantic thing I don't really get. And then we went with me and Wyatt went with the authorities to go get Wyatt fixed up. Because I didn't know they were bad guys. They just look like more trigger happy people, which I'm surrounded by all the time.
You're not wrong.
You are not wrong on that.
We went to I don't know if it's weird because I haven't been to any other hospitals in this area. But we went to a hospital underground with a lot of cells. They took our stuff. And it was a very boring drive where nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, a voice came out from the walls and let us out. And we got our stuff and we left. Carrie fled. Kim awkwardly flirted. It was weird. This cousin is doing weird things to Kim, and I would like to leave. And I heard that Xavier died somehow.
Okay. Would anyone like to add to that?
When after Wyatt got hit by the vampire chick, I went up and mind controlled her to make her let him go, and then she said, "Help me," which really threw me off. So I let go, and then he came in and grabbed Wyatt. I expected to get attacked, and she ran the other way. I was rather disappointed in a way. I wasn't worth the time. She just ran away. Maybe I'm scary. Haven't looked in the mirror lately.
I just feel like suddenly 2 of my teammates have fallen for a vampire, and I don't understand it. We were afraid of them before, and now they're like, ooh, they're kind of hot now when they're in power armor, whatever that is.
Well, they're always cold. That's at least the one I found in Aurora. Was it Aurora? Yeah, it was Aurora. She was kind of cold. Anyways, and then we went to the hospital to break him out. Kim punched a garage door for no apparent reason because he got mad.
Tactical.
And then we went into a stairwell and we got attacked by guards. And Kim got his butt handed to him a couple times. And then Xavier died. But he at least took out a guard with him. Or was it 2? Just one. And then we heard a voice saying, "Get out of the stairwell!" And I'm thinking, that's a great idea. And then we got out of the stairwell, and then we decided to go look for a vehicle to get out of here. And then this weird guy showed up and told us, "Take this one." And then we drove here. Oh yeah, the vampire chick took off, but I guess they can find her. Now, can I go to the hospital? I've been driving for 8 hours, bleeding.
You're fine. You're not constantly bleeding.
And you, sir, do you have anything to add? And who are you?
I have several to add. You can call me Hiroyoshi Kano. And then I'll type some stuff into a data tablet and I'll hand it over. I'll say this is the sum of my report and any information that might be less than viable to verbalize in front of the current agents. I can also supply video of pretty much everything that corroborates the bulk of their story, but the remainder of it will be formatted and corrected in my report.
Very
Oh,
good.
so you're a tattletale. Got it.
It's a tattletale.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you've taken one too many blows to the shield.
Is it working yet?
Yeah, it's working back.
Just out of curiosity, so it's weird science. Is that considered a technological device? It's not a
Technically,
cyber
yes.
device. Like I can't direct.
It
I
is
can't
a
screw with
technological device.
That's
Yes.
interesting. Cool.
Oh, I totally forgot you have just a
So,
regular shield.
We are gonna take a 10-minute break, and we will be back at 8:37. And we're back with Torg Eternity.
Yay!
Our Storm Knights have just reported in. The Delphi Council has been made aware of what has actually been going on at that location.
I said, move your mic closer.
Can't Mike's in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
But
No, I get angry texts from Sarah at like 10 o'clock at night going, Fred needs to speak up.
yeah.
Fred, like your ninth ex-wife close, like right here. Okay, every time you speak.
Do,
I definitely could have.
Fellowship AMRS.
No.
That's how we get the views. They don't want to see us doing role-playing games and having fun together. They want us to be sexy whispering.
I'm just letting you know, if we start licking microphones, we'll be flagged. Did you not know that? That's how Armoranth got banned twice for that.
She got
So
banned
it'd
for a
be
lot of
permanent ban for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't make enough money for them.
No.
Well, she's no longer
left.
on. She's no longer on
she
Twitch.
is
She's
now.
on Kick.
Well, she does both because she still streams Diablo 4.
Oh,
She
she
just
does?
doesn't do the stuff that she did prior.
Yeah, she doesn't do
The,
porn.
The live chat.
The hot tub chat.
That's it.
I mean, we still need to do the hot tub chat.
Listen, she's gorgeous. She'll make money doing whatever
Well,
she wants.
she was a porn star beforehand. She can do whatever the heck she wants.
But she's never a porn star. She's a sex worker. Very clear on that in her IMDb.
Potato.
No, there's a legitimate difference.
yeah.
There's a
There's
legitimate
a
difference.
1099 tax difference, and
Yeah.
it matters, Casey.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll never get into that.
Don't say never.
I've already had to file some 1099s, man.
For
I
sex
fi-
working.
No, for this. I filed a 1099 for this last year.
Yeah.
The
It's
whole
like
$10 we made?
The whole 10, I made $3 of that, but I spent 400. I wanted that as a tax write-off.
Totally
it's like Jeremiah's been building a house this entire time.
Okay. I've been building a house. I'm not working on the corner.
looks an awful lot like a farmer to me.
It's a farmer's tan, my friend.
So the best part is like
when I worked construction, I took my shirt off.
Same,
I
but-
can't do that. Not because I've got body image issues. I have to have as much as my skin covered as possible.
Because you'll get cancer and die.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I already had a
Same.
really bad burn once. But Andy was always the paler one in our relationship. She's got more Scottish blood. I've got less of that. But she's dark now. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the pale one in the relationship. This is weird.
Yeah, I'm white. My wife is white. We're both mutts, and I'm definitely like German Italian. So when I do tan, I do tan.
Oh yeah.
But my daughter got all of that, and when she was like 3, 4, 5 years old doing swimming, I mean, she looked Mexican.
Yeah.
It
Hispanic.
was so crazy.
Yeah,
Can confirm. I have seen this
It's
daughter.
like, oh my gosh.
In the summer, she gets dark.
My daughter's gonna be like that too.
Yeah. That she never wore sunscreen or anything, and she didn't tan or she didn't burn until she was like 11. She just went brown.
No, some odd reason. The brother closest to me in age, me being the youngest, they're both older, so there's no
Yeah.
point in me.
It's
My older brother.
That's valid.
Which one?
Yeah.
All of them.
The one closer to me. He can tan. I don't know how he did it, but growing up, he could get that nice brown crisp skin, and I'm like, I could lay out in the sun and I stayed white.
Either lobster or ghost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are my colors. I am bright red, or I am lighting up a room white.
The fires of Gondor have been lit.
Exactly.
The beacons of
The
Gondor.
beacons are lit.
The beacons of Gondor.
Oh,
Gondor
Casey
calls
put his
for
shirt
aid.
back on.
No, so I was making a joke because there is a guy who he cut his shirt so that he could get his shoulders tan, and we're like, oh man, you got short sleeves. He goes, no, I'm just wearing a white shirt underneath this because he's so light, and he's like, it's okay if I take off a shirt, I still have a sweater on.
Same.
Wow.
I just want the people who do transitions glasses to make suntan lotion to be like, spray on transition. It gets darker when you're outside.
Honestly, that would be
So
cool.
cool.
I knew a guy who every time I saw him, I thought he had transition glasses on. But no, because we were in Texas, the dirt just etched it yellow. And I was like, oh, you got those cool. He's like, no. These were clear when I got here.
So glad I don't wear glasses anymore. Oh my gosh, were they a pain in the ass to keep cleaning?
Oh, I can
Right.
imagine.
Yeah, I noticed.
I wear Blu-ray glasses. I wear Blu-ray glasses. I wear blue shift glasses, and I have for the last 8 years. And I wear glasses now because that's what I wear.
I mean, I have to wear safety glasses at work.
Oh, yeah, get your eyes and ears on.
Yeah, I get all the fun gear because I run a saw.
Get your PPE on.
And I can tell you right now, they're still trying to figure out how to make my saw safer. And I'm like, you can't. This saw has to move. I have to get my hands a little close to the blade, because if I don't, I get plastic pipe wedged in there, and it will break the blade or something worse inside your saw. Quit telling me I need to not be
Do you
able
wear
to
a
get to that.
chainmail glove?
That
That might actually work.
I wear cut-resistant gloves.
What's it made out of? Like
I don't know.
Kevlar-ish?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, it's the rubber tips. with
Okay.
the-
I know in
It's a black with
Yeah.
the rubber on
in
grip on it.
meat processing plants they wear chainmail gloves.
I know.
like,
I've seen those.
well-
anything
welded.
with a blade. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, that might just say, hey, just bring the information to them and like, hey, get off my back, use this instead. Get you a nice chain. Just give me a whole chain suit,
I
chainmail
am
suit, and
not
just be like,
wearing a chainmail suit at work. I
They-
have worn a
For the
chain
record,
shirt.
they're about $10,000 on their shark.
oh yeah,
they're
they're
called shark mail.
yeah, they're expensive. It's all get out.
Well, you use them for like Tesla coils and
Yeah.
stuff to help the proper.
I mean, the chefs use them. Our cooks in Iraq use them
We
for the
have 'em here in
vegetable
Utah.
cutting.
yeah, we have them just
I
right
mean,
down the
fruit
yeah.
cut it. It was fruit because it was like watermelon and pineapple that they just cut fresh for us.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, we're not gonna
There are
mess-
things I miss about Iraq.
It's real nice when you can just not worry about it.
Yeah.
I just imagine Casey coming in one day, full plate armor, a cloak, and he's like, "Sorry guys, I didn't have time to change after work. It's my new protective vestment."
Sarah
It's not a
would
chainsaw,
be
it's a chainsaw.
so happy.
I know, right?
Sarah would be like, do it.
That's our
It's
fuck
like-
mail.
Sarah's already trying to get me to do a full stream.
It's
in my Uncle
expensive to do
Boromir stuff.
plate mail.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my Uncle Boromir costume is
Yeah.
complete.
Oh, yeah.
It has a really nice fabric that's silver and looks like
Oh,
chainmail.
is it the breathable stuff? Oh, yeah, that stuff is nice.
It's not metal, but
That's
it's
breathable.
also very flimsy.
Yes.
It
If
cannot
only
take
we knew
anything.
somebody who did medieval combat and had access to a hauberk of chain.
yes,
You have
I am
hauberks?
sure.
I'm a knight marshal for the SCA.
I have gloves. I'm making
I
a pair
have
of copper
a chainmail
and
glove.
steel gloves.
Honestly, I need to get it
Decorative
to you because
wise.
it needs to be properly fastened to the curb-pulley that's under it.
Say it again.
I need to get it to you because it's loose on the curb-pulley, and I need the curb-pulley fastened to the
Oh.
curb-pulley.
I was like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's too early for French.
Yeah.
Okay, hardened leather, is that better?
No, I get you.
I
I
know,
follow
I know what
you.
a curious is. I just was like, what? Took me a second.
Well, it's not a curious. It's just a leather glove that's been hardened leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought some lacrosse gloves and I'm going to stitch in with a
But
heavy
the chainmail's loose on
canvas.
it, and it needs to be affixed.
Yeah. I get you on that. I know that one. Okay. So we had this debriefing.
Anyway, yes, you get your debriefing, and you are
Shower.
sent to. You were given quarters. They have a shower, communal shower.
Okay. Kim's just in it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He has a small cloth on.
Okay.
How small?
So that was the other joke is I was gonna get brewed or I was gonna get braided. And
Oh,
then it's just like like the next day you just see me beard.
awesome.
It would be a small braid to start with.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be the hair to start with.
Yeah,
Depends on how big the talent is.
because he was completely shorn, and now he's letting it grow out because he did gain his honor back.
Yeah.
Gained it a long time ago.
He did.
It's like session 2.
Yes, amazingly, Kim is one of the few dwarves who has regained his honor and is now able to regrow his hair.
He's regained his honor multiple. I think that was the 5th glory card he's played.
But the point is,
Yeah,
he's
he can do
I
it.
can do the math.
it's one of the things that is part of the Torg universe. The dwarves have been dishonored as a race, and so
Earn it back.
they are trying to earn it back, but they are few.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a communal shower in it's like a gym shower,
Yeah.
then Hero will come in and also shower. You see that he has 2 prostheses, the cyber arm, cyber leg.
I
Honestly,
feel
that's
like
not where I was going with that conversation. I thought you were gonna talk about his tattoos, like Yakuza style.
Doesn't have any.
Now you're allowed in nonsense then.
He's not Pan Pacifica.
That's right.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting this.
Hirayoshi's not even his name. That's just what he's known as because he's in Pan Pacifica now.
Yeah. No, he is a unique character that he is the only one we can have until he
Is
moves
it?
on.
I don't think he's unique.
His cosm is
The
would
Cosm
be-
is, yes, but
We could not have another member of that cosm on the table.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, because I almost did the uplifted dog from
Not-
Kadadaran.
Oh yeah.
That is just straight Ein from Cowboy Bebop with cybernetics.
Oh okay.
That was the whole idea. Was just I was like, you don't have fingers. I'm like, no, I know, but
Yeah, that
Let
was
me
the,
cheat.
I wasn't gonna say
know.
no, but I'm like, I'm not going to let you do things that require fine manipulation and fingers as a
you don't
dog
have fingers. Yeah,
when you don't have them.
Um.
As I said, we're not Starfinder, which kind of
I know.
eh.
And I didn't
We'll
fight you
throw
over it.
that
It was
completely out
it
the
was
window.
a cute
It's
and
like,
fun concept, and it would have been really because the whole idea was he was going to be in Gecko power armor with the plates.
Oh.
So as long as he didn't move, he was invisible. And then he had data kinesis, so all he had to do was concentrate on the Zuzu phones that were in his suit, like in pockets, and then he could interact with the environment that way.
That's cool.
But there was other things that it would have taken to get a shield and to wear Kevlar, and
It would have taken a bit.
it would have just been like, hey, everything I wanted to do outside of the 3 things I knew I could do, it would have to be GM Fiat, and I just. Casey was like, nah, and I was like, all right, I'll just go with the original.
Yeah.
I'll make it easier and have hands and legs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I give you guys some GM fiats.
Yeah. But that whole character would have been GM Fiat.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, not gonna do that. But yeah, if you've got a GM that's gonna fiat, then fiat.
Yeah.
But it's up to GMs on a lot of stuff like that.
Kim washes himself,
Okay.
kind of scratches his hair because it's itchy. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Just you get that fresh shave, and you're just like, I can't scratch it, but I need to because you just got blood rose in your head now. It's the worst thing.
well, if I'm communing in the shower with everyone.
I'm
Alan
probably
keeps his cape on.
heading to the medic place. To
Yeah,
help me
you're in
get
the hospital.
Medical.
Yeah.
Medical ward. Okay. Yeah. You're in the medical ward.
Kim brings out his armor, scrubs it.
They're kind of turning they're like, okay, yeah. You are the one that would need to make the check. It is a strength check, I believe.
Do I get any bonuses?
No, you just get the penalty for the wound.
Which gives you it gives you a 4, doesn't it?
My strength is 6.
If we were out in the field and I was using my first aid kit with my medical tricorder, I get a +4 to you, but I'm currently naked with Kim. I give him a +4.
Well, I have first aid and I also have a first aid kit.
Yeah, you're not doing first aid. You're doing It's like a.
Oh, they can do first aid on you to
There you
help.
go. That's good.
I mean, they are medics.
Well, that's why I'm like, what's the point of me going to the medic ward if they can't help me because my strength sucks really bad.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between medicine and first aid.
Yeah.
First aid,
They
anybody
would be
can do
doing
with the
medicine.
kit. Medicine, you have to be trained.
Brian, do you want to give me medicine? I don't have it in front of me right
Yeah,
now.
it's a bonus die healed wounds.
They still have to roll at least a 10.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a. Yeah, I think it's a DN10 for shock, and I think it's a 12 for wounds. The challenge.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They
sorry.
succeeded.
And then it's one wound and a bonus die of shock is healed, I believe. I faintly read it. I probably am 100% wrong.
Keep zooming past the skills.
So, again, their roll is a success right now.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I have stim shots. I'm not using it, but I can. So a stim shot is, here's a wound heal. But they're expensive. I only have a couple of them.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with quick.
Yeah, the cool thing about me with my smart gun attachment is I can aim as a simple action instead of my whole action. It's really good.
Yeah, that's a good one. An easy +4.
5, 7,
There we
9,
go.
11, 13, 15.
Okay. Okay, so the DN is 10 plus the wound penalty, so an 11.
Still a
As
success.
standard removes 1 wound.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be a success. So they do get you patched back up. Tell you might want to go to the shower in an hour.
Okay.
Let the bandages set. Then you can go get a shower, wash the
It's
stuff
Pan
off.
Pacifica. It's a derm stapler.
Tuk, tuk, tuk.
Constantly just. Every game we play, derm stapler.
We do get derm staplers a lot.
We do.
So, Kim,
Yeah.
how did Xavier die?
Do you want to see it?
We were.
That we can see it?
Yeah, I have video.
I don't want to see it.
I
Okay,
wanna
don't
see.
watch. I activate my HUD. It's a VR HUD.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, you're my only hope. And you just see Xavier says some bullshit and explodes, takes the guard with him.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, that's a true martyr. That was a man of sheer willpower and dedication, and I respect that.
Mm-hmm. Xavier was a good man.
The dossier I had on him said that he was a pretty good gentleman.
Mm-hmm. He liked to collect clones. An odd hobby.
You're not wrong on that.
I'm surprised you didn't have a romance card for the vampire.
I don't always get a
I
romance
did.
card. Trade for it with all of them. Get a harem of clones. Which I thought about just looking like, because that's what we are. I was like, how funny would it be if I was a clone of her as well?
That would be unique.
Could I be a male clone of her? It wouldn't be a technical clone. 'Cause you'd have to
It wouldn't be a clone
change the
because
chromosomes, but
yeah, you could be that grown from her DNA, but
yeah.
I was scrolling past stuff in the core rulebook, getting the combat rules section, and I saw the Adinos, and I was like, half Adinos, Mary. Why would you do this? Why wouldn't I? I have a Dinos person? That's cool.
Is it like a,
I mean,
like a merman?
they're not wrong. That would be kind of interesting.
Would it be the top half or the bottom half? Or is it bifurcated? It's like the left or the right?
Oh no.
The left half.
Yeah.
Okay, in all honesty, it'd probably be more like what they did in Avatar, where they spliced the genes together, so it looks mostly like one, but you can tell there's very human traits in them.
They have
Like
5
the
fingers.
skin color, the
I
tattoos,
really
the
hate
fingers.
that you said Avatar, and my first was
It's the
like,
only thing I could think of.
No,
and
no,
I get
no.
what you're saying
you're
too.
right.
'cause
you said that, I was like, yeah, like the turtle ducks. And then you're just talking. I'm like, oh, he's talking Avatar blue people. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I was like, okay, I see. Because I was like, you're talking about the creators. I'm like, yeah. You nope, not at all.
Nope, not at all. I'm talking about the
Blue people.
the Navisi that they genetically modified with a human genome.
There we go. Okay.
But no, that could probably be done with Nile Tech Empire. Nile Empire Tech. Nile Tech Empire.
That's the new empire. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Words are hard.
It's the new Nile. It's another Nile Empire reality, but it's got like Tharkoldi level tech with plasma guns everywhere.
All I can think of is if we had some of his ashes, I can
blunderbuss.
regrow Xavier in a vat
No.
with weird science.
No.
He's not wrong.
No, he should be able to
It would
rest.
take time, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely Zed could do. Wow. We have our own. This is referencing back to our abomination vault. We have our own Orla.
Mm.
Sorry you're not in that one, Fred. But yeah, you're very much giving me off Orla vibes.
Think Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, very, very much.
Kim finishes showering and he goes to.
Oh, I assume you fit. Or is that an implant on you?
What?
The holograph projector.
Yeah, it's an implant.
Okay. Wow.
Thank goodness it's waterproof. You're like, oh, I could show you.
if yeah. Oh no, the projector I have is not an implant. That's an object.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
because,
what
okay, you wouldn't be able to show them until after the shower.
I mean, as long as I don't get it wet, but you're not wrong. I will say yes. You can. I could show you later.
Kim heads back to his tent and starts practicing his kata.
His what?
What?
Kata.
No. His what? Heads back to his what?
Tent. His room. Whatever it is,
I
man.
was gonna say.
I'm
they,
so
they
used to.
give you rooms.
I'm so used to living in GB mediums, man.
That's fair.
Oh God.
I mean, the Delphi Council is not military.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
They're not that sadistic.
They're like,
Only the military is that cruel.
We have a large mansion. We have a bunch of rooms. Live in one. Currently.
No, the military's like, we have a mansion. See that grass over there? That's where you're staying.
That's you're
Yeah.
not wrong.
You're
they're-
not wrong at all. Okay, you are a little wrong.
Well, the Air Force stays in the mansion.
Yeah.
It really
Doesn't come out, but
depends. Because the way it worked for my battery when we were in Iraq, we were just everywhere. There were only 6 of us on my site. We all had our own room. We all had our own internet. It was the greatest deployment I've ever been on.
Yeah.
See, I had to chew.
There was a team, one of our groups, about the same size as ours, that were in the middle of a city. So they were just in a mansion with a compound. And they just lived in the mansion and sortied out of the mansion. One of their guys had to cook. They didn't have cooks on site, so one of their guys was actually a cook here in the States, so they got food, and he cooked for everyone.
That's nice.
But that's what they're saying. They're like, no, we had a nice house. I mean, hell, I think... not Balad. Taji. Taji was the one that had the swimming pool. Of course, when I got there, they stuffed me in a storage room. Okay, they didn't stuff me, because it was a huge storage room, but that's all they had available for me. Because I get to Taji, they're like, well, we've got a room, it's got a bed, but it's a storage room. And I walk in, hey, it was a giant storage room, because it was this room plus probably the next 3.
Oh, that's not bad.
But they didn't turn the AC on for me before I got there.
Oh, that's rough.
They're like, we forgot to turn the AC on for you. I'm like,
Thank you.
thank you. You guys suck, but thank you.
We were in shoes, so.
Kim
I was in a chew, but I had my own. Kim,
Yeah, no, Kim is effectively trying to... He's boosting his scholar. He's trying to... He's just had a traumatic experience, and he's trying to go through his family's teachings, because the last time someone died in front of him, it was his family.
uh-huh,
So he's having some issues right now.
and that's fair.
As an aside, after that somber note, all the talk about the mansion made me think of the Resident Evil mansion.
Ugh.
And so I was just like, oh yeah, you can get to your room, Kim. Once you find the unicorn medallion and the tiger medallion and put them in the right place.
Unlock the room.
The laser
Obviously,
room.
I need to play some Resident Evil. Because I have no idea about that reference. And which Resident Evil you're even referencing.
Second one?
The second one is the one I
Right after
played
the train?
with the remake. Yeah. It's
But
really nice.
R4RE or R4ER or whatever it is, the remake, that is so good.
5 is good, too.
6 is good as well.
And I hear Village is great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6 has the most, like, you go into a laboratory and then you have to fight a shark. You're like, what the And you find it's like a scientist that has been transformed into like a shark
That's
thing.
cool.
And you're like, this is bullshit. But as you're fighting it, the water ebbs and flows.
That's cool.
So you have to do certain things and shut off. So you don't even get to shoot it. You have to shut off like a valve. And then you got to run over here and jump over a platform and turn that valve on to flood it the right way. And you're like,
I like 5 because 5 is just a straight shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
I mean,
and
I
maintain.
enjoyed Resistance when I played that one. Resistance 2 was not as
Was
good
it
as 1.
2 Raccoon City or something? The one
Yeah.
where you
Like
first introduced
Half-Life,
to
that's the only
Claire
one I remember
and-
really
Yeah,
playing.
and
But it
his
was in a
name?
Resident
Renfield.
Evil one.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, what's his
Chris
what's the-
Redfield.
Chris.
Sorry. It's my fault.
No, it's fine.
That's all right. Sorry.
All right. So, Alan, would you like to say anything for our fallen?
Let's see.
You know, pour one out for the homies.
If not, we'll move on, and you can think about it.
For poor Xavier.
Alan's like, I played the Nemesis card. I'm like, son of a bitch! Now the truth comes out.
I hope that he has his family of clones that he's always wanted in the hereafter.
Well, the only thing he wanted to do was get back to his sister. And that didn't work.
No.
Ah, crap. We've got to tell his sister.
You don't even know who she is.
We gotta find her sister.
Never got to France.
Nope.
France was too far.
In the opposite direction.
Yeah. I'm sure the Delphi Council will send something nice to his family. Like,
$10. He died. Sucks to be you.
yeah. This was the sum of his earnings.
I'm just like, oh, French, here is your basket of baguettes, the wine, $10 gift card to Dior.
2 tickets to the restaurant on the Eiffel Tower. But
Here's-
it's only redeemable like twice a year.
Here's tickets to Champagne so that you can have instead of sparkling anxiety, you can have real depression. Okay. Kim's gonna.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Kim. Zed?
After everybody's left the shower, after an hour after he gets done, he goes in and he goes, "Where is everybody?" Takes a shower, puts back on a robe that he's acquired somewhere, and goes to do laundry. Because he's been wearing the same thing for the
Past probably about 27 hours.
27 hours. And probably finds one of Xavier's favorite drinks or something. He opens it up, puts it on his windowsill, and he goes, "That's for you," and goes to sleep.
Little ghostly hand grabs it. Thank you.
and he goes, and probably while you're sleeping, he goes, "I could clone you if I had some ashes."
Only Kim would be able to grab the necklace. There's got to be some DNA on that.
This is the beginning of the
And
villain.
unfortunately, Wyatt is not here to offer a eulogy for him.
No, he's not.
Pour some tea out for the homies.
Now, Wyatt I could probably see having a really somber Aurorian send-off. Probably even offers a couple rounds in salute.
I think also Zed would probably make a small shrine from the Nile Empire type thing.
Oh, okay.
And
Xavier, stanch Ossitruer. Nobody's offering a single drop of mead or a prayer to a god or anything.
he probably takes a swig of whatever Xavier favorite drink and goes, "This is horrendous."
It's honey mead, and it's delicious.
And he goes, "This is disgusting." And he puts it all in it. I don't know, makes an offering to one of the death god of, I forgot what he was.
Hell.
No,
The death god of Norse is a woman.
Yeah,
No.
she's terrifying.
Hell,
He's talking
no,
about
I'm talking
Amatsu.
about.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
Apophis.
Set or
The Set.
Fair.
Anubis, the god of death.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
maybe
Set
not.
is the
There-
god of apocalypse.
There's multiple gods of death, but Osiris is one, and undeath.
He's more god of undeath, though.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
But there's
He's the god of the afterlife. Is the I think the
Egyptians
correct
have-
terminology.
The one
Their
that
pantheon is
does the
massive.
scale.
that's Anubis, yeah.
That is
And
one is Anubis.
he probably does it.
Well, the one who does the scale is
Anubis.
Yeah.
It probably Anubis decide tip it in his favor.
Heart on one side, feather
and
on
then
the other.
Ma'at's
And
feather.
if your heart is heavier than your feather, you go to hell. Although it's not called hell; it's called something else. But
Your
You go
heart
to-
gets eaten.
New Jersey.
that's it. It turns. Yeah, he blackens it and eats it. He
Yeah.
consumes it.
Yeah,
and you're
so I-
forced
so
to-
I-
What's
like-
her name? She's the main villain in freaking Moon Knight.
What are you talking about?
Amit.
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 Oh, I was
I
like,
couldn't think of her name.
I was thinking of Apophis, but I was
No,
like,
Amit eats the heart.
yeah,
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 Apophis is
that's a vastly. That's
Apophis
a
is no go, no bueno.
Yeah.
Just keep your cats out, man.
Yeah.
Bast is locked in eternal combat with him, which makes sense because it's a cat versus a snake.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah,
probably.
Set's the alligator god that
Set's a dickbag.
backstabs Amun-Ra.
Yeah, he's a dickbag.
Yeah, he's like the Loki of the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the dickbag of all the dickbags.
I mean, it's
He
subjective. You're
really
not
is,
wrong.
though.
It is, you're not. Yeah.
I prefer Horus, Hapi, Hathor, those H deities.
I prefer the Sumatra ones.
Hmm.
They're the precursor to the Egyptian deities. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah. And so that's what he probably does. And he goes, "This thing still tastes disgusting," and puts it down.
That's fine.
All right.
He's not a
Does
big-
Hero do anything? Probably not.
No.
I understand.
No, the most like Hero watched a mime video, read a dossier.
Uploads it to YouTube.
Once. Yeah, well, I did. I was thinking, Hero would be the type of person that maybe would do like a
Unsung heroes kind of thing.
yeah,
The core.
yeah, but like it would be because Delphi
Something.
Council is open, but they're not in your face about it. Like nobody from the Delphi Council would post anything online, but like they would probably send something to Xavier's family to explain the death because they wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
But then Hero would probably like backlog and add a little flash video to it that shows like how he died, protecting his friends, healing Kim, and all that shit. Like, the truth is out there if you know to look for it, type stuff. Because he's very, what's that? Conspiracy theory is.
Okay.
But all his conspiracy theories are true, because he doesn't give weight to anything that isn't a true conspiracy. He's like, well, the Delta Council are fine for what they are, but they're also kind of Jacobies. So it's like, here's the truth if you ever want to know more.
Yeah, it's valid.
It's definitely something he would do. Like, maybe he would probably blur it. He wouldn't actually show
Yeah, like
them.
it's not a snuff film.
Yeah.
just Heroes
But it's like,
snuff
he
film
reads-
account 1,
They're
snuff
like,
film account
here's
2.
$10,000 for insurance policy for our I don't know what they would call him, agent or storm
Knights.
Knight.
They call them
But
Storm
would they
Knights.
call? Yeah, but would they tell his parents that he was a Storm Knight?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, okay.
That's
I wasn't-
official name.
Okay, I
It's
wasn't
semi-honorable.
sure what the common public knew as far as.
No,
Okay.
It is Storm Knight.
Okay.
They know Storm Knight.
Yeah.
I'll coin the term Storm Knight, and it is
Perfect.
used.
So yeah, so he'll backlog it, send the actual video, edited for emotional purposes.
Propriety.
Yeah. And just be like, the truth is out there.
It's valid.
And then like
Did you get my chat?
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm not watching.
Oh, I sent one. I sent a direct message to you
On what?
on Discord.
I don't get Discord
Oh, okay.
notifications.
Okay.
I have to literally pull out Discord to look. You'd have to message me on Messenger to get a direct message that
I'll
I
do
can
that in a
see.
second.
I feel like the only way to show what happened without being like overly explicit on at least online is to animate the story. Because when you're animated and then you blow up, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. That happens in animation all the time."
no, it's like medical documents. It'll be blurred. But I mean, anybody who's smart could put two and two together and be like, "Oh, Xavier drops fire, blur," but they're still fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Full on. What is it? Fire maker, fire striker, fire starter.
Yeah, fire starter.
Just full on backdraft.
Drew Barrymore when she was a baby.
They made a new one, but I haven't seen it.
It's not as good.
It would never.
There's actually they did a remake, and then there's a second Firestarter 2 that was a 2-part miniseries movie that came out in the early 2000s.
Very rarely can they they redo a remake and it's better. It can be done.
Yeah.
Very rarely, because that Total Recall was just absolute garbage.
Well, it wasn't even. It was in a
They
fucking
changed-
building. It wasn't even on a different planet.
Yeah, they changed it so it's you just travel through Earth's core to the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not Mars.
And it was what's his face?
It was Bullseye.
Yeah.
He's a decent actor.
No, he's fine. He
The
was
script
okay in
was
Phone
garbage.
Booth, and he was really good in Bruges. In Bruges. But there's so much that he wasn't like. He wasn't good at Bullseye. Nobody in that movie was
No,
good.
he was.
Like no hate against Ben, but no,
Speaking of which, they're supposed to be bringing Electra back.
well, they're
in
bringing him
Deadpool
back.
3.
They're bringing Ben back as Deadpool in Deadpool 3. They're bringing both of them back.
Ah, fascinating. I'm excited.
Yeah, and they're not filming together because they were former husband and wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ben was married to Jen.
J-Lo right now.
What?
J-Lo right now.
Yeah, no.
Which Ben?
But Ben Affleck
Ben Affleck
Oh.
was the original Daredevil.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
bringing him
Jennifer
back
Garner.
because Deadpool 3 is multiverse version.
Yeah.
And they're bringing Jennifer Garner back as
Elektra,
Elektra,
which is gonna be
and
fantastic.
they married after the movie.
Yeah, and they're now
And now
separated.
they've been separated for many years, and now
Yeah.
he's remarried to J-Lo, who he left for Jen.
Yeah.
I was like, and he's filming with Jen again. So I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. It's the 90s all over
Yeah.
again.
I couldn't
It's-
do it.
It has been the 90s for the last 10 years.
It has. Check your phone
Super
there.
weird. Okay.
So
Because I have my phone on silent, Casey.
I mean, technically, it's my tablet. That was
'Kay.
loud.
Okay. Sounds good to
So
me.
yeah, so I'm just hanging out with you guys,
Yeah,
waiting for
I mean,
a message from my handler, and then I guess they're waiting for more information from the council.
Okay. In the morning, Kim is gone.
Cool. That's 2 out of 5. I'm wearing you guys down.
There's a note that says he has to go home for a bit.
Cool.
He needs to recenter.
Are we meeting you back in England?
He doesn't tell you where. He just says he's going home.
All right. I assume home is Isle.
Yeah, home is Isle
All
right
right.
now.
The question is which bar is his home?
Very true.
The one
so
outside
about
the
the time you find the note, they gather everyone up and say, "We're gonna do some funeral rites for Xavier."
Cool.
Excellent.
And so they do actually do funeral rites, also true funeral rites. The best they can do.
Well, he's already considered.
He's already
He's already made himself into
He's
a
been
pyre.
pired.
fired. It's true. He has incinerated himself. And you do get a good ceremony, and we're going to end it there for this time.
Okay.
That is a completion of
An act.
an act. Yes. All right.
Good
So-
job, everyone.
Are we at 116 now?
Yeah, we're at
Yeah.
116.
Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to head through the gift shop on your way out to pick up some fantastic Fellowship gaming loot. Have a nice night.
Yay!